the Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon Channel. Andy O'Reilly, Dave Cackley. It is a Tuesday. It is 9/12. You've got the 2011 year going on. No, it's
yes,
2017, isn't it?
You're only 6 years off.
Thinking about 2011 for some reason.
You're thinking of 9/11, yeah, which was yesterday, the anniversary.
I did a lot of memorial things yesterday. I went to a memorial at noon down at the LST 393, which was really nice. And then I went to this Love Lives Here thing yesterday evening, which was really nice down at Hackley Park. So, yeah, it's kind of on my mind.
Of course.
Yeah, it was.
As it was a nice day.
Really was. Packed in a lot of work. Did a little working out with Becky Bisciotti. Take a look at that.
How'd that go? Are you feeling more into it? Are you getting that workout high, or is it still a miserable experience?
It's a miserable experience. It's like getting beaten with a stick every, My
a
legs
lovely
hurt,
girl
my hips hurt, my ankles hurt.
Like I said, though, it's a lovely girl that's beating you. So
she's wonderful. She really is a saint, and you think about somebody that's got her work cut out for her. Whew.
Well, she's doing the Lord's work, so
Absolutely.
that's good.
But I do have something I want to tell you. I thought of it just before we came on. I told Dave I thought I had something I wanted to tell him. Remember back when we did the live broadcast at Rockstock?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
We've been building toward being able to do a live broadcast anywhere in town. We've got a whole complete digital rig where we can literally set up and do a live broadcast of any sort. Guess what we added yesterday?
I have no idea.
Are you ready for this?
I'm waiting with bated breath.
It took me a while to get to the point where I could do it, but I saved and I worked and I really applied myself. But I added top-end wireless mics for, lavalier mics when you go into the TV studio, and they give you the little packet mic and you just put the thing on.
Yeah.
Got 4 of them.
Oh, sweet.
Dude, so as we continue to roll out this Muskegon Channel project, if we do a live show like we did down at Rockstock, now we're not tied down to wires or any of that kind of stuff.
That's very
We've got the wireless mics, and it's just like so I'm excited about that.
You should be. That's very
I had every hope that we could do like a Muskegon Today type show down at the farmer's market.
Okay.
The only thing is that I want to have a place to have wired internet where we can plug in, because I'm not ready to trust Wi-Fi just yet. And their system is kind of closed because it's a governmental system that they're on, because it's a city-owned property. Okay. It's okay. So we have to find a location, but it's coming. And, boy, to have those 4 wireless mics. And, it's kind of, and I know this isn't general public stuff, but being a tech geek, gadget guy. Yeah, some of this is over my head, but I'm pretending that I know what I wasn't going to buy junk, because with that kind of stuff, you can get junk cheap. And no, this was not this was not junk.
All right, good for you.
We got that going for us now.
Get what you pay for. That's good.
That's right. So anybody out there that would like a live broadcast at their place,
hey, we'll come hang out at your house if the money's right.
If the money's right,
we'll come. Well, hey, I said what's yours? We have this kind of. It's almost. I don't want to call it a marriage, but it's a partnership. It's I do for you, you do for me. We kind of come together. And just saying.
Dave might be able to come. I don't know. We'll see.
I could.
I was thinking more of a me thing, but.
Okay. Sorry. I was inferring something. I have to know my place. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm supposed to be 2 steps behind you at all times. I get it.
I'm
you're
fine
good.
You're right up there next to me, of course. Because that's where you need to be. Another plug for a Pepsi product. Very good.
No, it's Propel.
Who makes that?
Delicious. And it's it doesn't. Gatorade.
And that is
that is a. What? I don't know if Gatorade's a Pepsi product or not.
It is.
Okay.
All right. So there you go. Good for you.
Now, see, you taught me something.
There you go. No, I mean, that'd be fun. And of course, if you wanted to be part of the live broadcast, you could be part of the live broadcast.
Well, thanks.
I wouldn't want you to feel unincluded.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
Thank
Everybody gets to play with Dave. All right. What are we doing here? News?
News, let's do it. The United Nations Security Council has adopted a U.S. drafted resolution to impose new sanctions on North Korea. This comes a week after North Korea's 6th nuclear test. The resolution caps North Korea's oil imports, bans textile exports, and additional overseas labor contracts. It also suppresses North Korea's smuggling efforts. And, of course, North Korea's response was, "We will kill all of you!"
Of course.
Everybody just rolls their eyes. So
Sydney made a pretty good point last night. She said, all those hurricane coverage and everything else going on, you sure haven't heard much about Donald Trump or North Korea for the last couple of weeks, have you?
No.
Not at all.
Now that it's winding down,
back in business.
Back to normalcy. Despite being downgraded to a Category 1 storm, Irma's winds triggered storm damage for cities including Jacksonville, Florida, and Charleston, South Carolina. Flooding in Jacksonville broke a record as water levels from the St. Johns River surged over 5.5 feet. The previous mark was a little over 4 feet back in September 1964 during Hurricane Dora. So although it's down to a Category 1, actually a tropical storm now, still a lot of flooding. That's something that people kind of forget about. Even though you got those winds weren't quite as damaging, you're still getting that storm surge, which is causing a lot of people problems. Still, I think like 6 million without power. Oof. So you got to have an Andy O'Reilly generator to deal with that.
Did I ever tell you about the time I actually was going to use my generator?
No.
I bought a generator because just in case.
I thought you always used it when the power goes out.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. I get this generator because just in case, right? And the first generator I get is one of these worksite generators.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, okay, that'll be great. But this thing's as loud as it can get. And it's like, I can't start this up in a neighborhood. Nobody's going to listen to that. So I had to sell that one and go get a different one. So I get this other one. First time the power goes out for any extended period of time, I finally give in. Because you're not, what's a couple hours, big deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we waited out. Finally, like, all right, this sucks. We're going to go get the generator turned on. I go through the pain in the ass of getting this thing started in a thunderstorm. I switch the power box all on. I get the generator plugged in. I get the damn thing started, which took forever. In a thunderstorm, mind you. I'm out in the rain trying to get this thing going.
Braving the elements.
That's what I do. And no sooner do I get the thing started, I turn around and look down the street. All the lights are back on.
All that effort wasted.
And then I had a friend of mine, he's the chaplain down at MIS for the NASCAR races.
Uh-huh.
Last summer, he's like, might have been even this, I don't remember, this summer, last summer, wherever. Hey, I need to borrow a generator for the weekend. Has anybody got one? I'm like, hey, there's a good thing for I can lend my generator out. Let's lend it to the guy. Go out, clean it up, get it ready to, go, make sure it starts. Pull the rope busts. Right out. There goes the rope. So, hey, sorry, can't lend you the generator. $200 in repairs. Thank you.
Oh, jeez. Hey, you can't lend
greatest money I ever spent. Really was.
You can't lend a broken generator to a chaplain.
I did not.
That's good. See,
I cut him off at the knees. I said, you can't have it. Sorry, pal.
By the way, you're wearing the same shirt you wore yesterday.
I know. You know what my shirt says?
Yeah. And my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Where's that from?
That's from Princess Bride.
Very good.
Of course. Hey, man. You're not going to slide that stuff past me.
I know. I wear the same shirt a lot because I just hang it over a chair outside the studio.
Right. Well, as long as you Febreze it should be fine. That's how I roll. Hundreds of utility workers from Michigan are in Florida working to restore power to those affected by Hurricane Irma. Around 6 million homes, as I mentioned earlier, and businesses are still without power in the state. Consumers and DTE Energy have stepped up, sending crew members and equipment to Florida. So good for them, helping out. It's what good, wholesome Midwestern stock does. We go down. We help.
And they've done the same for us. You look back when we've had the big storms, the straight line windstorms, and all that kind of stuff. Crews have come from all over the country to help us get us back online too. So that's cool.
That's good.
Yeah.
Finally, dozens of motorcycles, police cars, EMT, military vehicles, and fire trucks rode from Grand Haven to Muskegon during a Patriots Day motorcade tribute. Congressman Bill Huizenga was among those to address the crowd at the following ceremony. The event served as a tribute to current and a memorial to fallen law enforcement, first responders, and military, all those who have served since the 9/11 terrorist attacks. So, you were involved in a lot of these yesterday, and when you're there, when you're that close to like memorials and stuff, did you get emotionally affected, or are you able to kind of compartmentalize everything and just kind of be cool? or does it get to you?
I was reverent.
Because you're an emotional guy.
I was reverent, and I'll tell you when I got actually emotional about the whole thing. I was doing a story later yesterday afternoon with this kid, and it's coming out a little later today on Positively Muskegon. And we were up at the Dalton Fire Department doing the story, and I was actually talking to a couple of the firefighters that, one in a Lacey, she doesn't work at Dalton, but she's a part, firefighters. I don't know if you know this or not, but firefighters are an intensely tight group of people.
Yeah.
No matter what department you work for or where you are, they are tight. And I mean tight. And I was talking to her and Chief Stiles up there in Dalton about, what it's like to be a firefighter on 9/11. That's when I got emotional.
Yeah.
Here we are 16 years later, and they really can't watch or see or be a part of just about any of it. Because, they said it's just too much of a mind thing for them.
Yeah, the trauma is still.
So that's yesterday. That's really when it all kind of got brought home for me. So, and I share, and like I said, I know. Oh, come on, Ike Villapando that put the thing on yesterday downtown, and it really was a nice ceremony. It was, but I will say this: they had bagpipes, which I hate.
Yeah. I like bagpipes at memorial events.
I hate it. I like every relative of mine that's ever died has had bagpipes at their funeral, and it's
So no bagpipes when Andy dies. That's what you're saying. You're
putting
Yeah.
Amazing Grace on bagpipes.
Oh, that's
No.
Makes me think of Tommy Boy.
No, thank you. Just keep me away from him, man. I can't take it.
Okay. Too emotional.
What do you do, man?
Oh, absolutely. Sports. Cleveland blanks the Tigers 11-9. I wasn't going to talk Tigers anymore, but hey, they get blanked, and that's 19 straight wins for Cleveland.
I'm watching the game last night, and I'm like, who the hell is this baseball team? I don't know any of these people.
They're basically a AAA club at this point.
They really are.
You call up everybody.
And then Osmus is sitting there like this.
Osmus is like, I've got a month left of my job before I get canned.
You think they
I don't care anymore? Oh yeah, he's gone. You're gonna tear it down and build it back up. That I think is the plan. Cubs were off. They take on the Mets tonight. That's sports.
All right, Dave, go enjoy your Tuesday.
See ya.